Hello everyone, my name is Jess and welcome to my channel. Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, hi, my name is Jess. So happy and excited to have you here today. And if you like home DIYs, decor, and projects on a budget, make sure that you are subscribed to this channel and that you hit the bell to get notified every single time that I'm going to be uploading new videos. In today's video, I'm going to be creating a few projects, DIYs, that I'm going to be adding on my home. These projects are so easy, so on a budget, and I just love them. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you like a sneak peek of my living room, how I decorated. I'm going to be adding a new rug, which made me so happy, and I want to say thank you to Rockable for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to be adding my new Rockable rug on my living room, and I also decorate that whole space already for Christmas. I add my Christmas tree, and I have a new video. It's already live on my other channel, just on my home, so make sure that you check that other channel too, so that way you can see like the whole decoration that we did, the Christmas tree and everything. Is so beautiful, so much fun. And we share with you some tips and tricks on how you can decorate your Christmas tree, so make sure that you check that video. The link is going to be in the description box of this video. So yeah, I hope that you like and enjoy today's video, and if you do, please hit that big thumbs up. It really helps to support this channel. Make sure that you follow me on my social media pages. I am posting so many behind the scenes, so you can check that. In my webpage, jazomy.com, have new vlogs every single week and you cannot miss those, so make sure that you check that. All of the links are in the description box of this video and every single video. So yeah, I hope that you like this video, these DIYs, and let's get started. For this project, you are going to need 2 wooden crates. I have these for a long time, and you can also get these at Dollar Tree, so you're going to need 2 of them. And you also are going to need one of these craft woods from Dollar Tree, or maybe you can use another crate. It depends on what you have at home or what you can find. What I'm going to be doing is to stick this cube in between the 2 crates with a little bit of hot glue, and once that part is ready, I'm going to be painting these. I'm going to be using this spray paint in matte Spanish moss color. I'm going to spray paint this outside, and then I'm going to let it dry. You can use any kind of green color to paint your crates, that's okay. Now I'm going to be adding these to like a vase. I'm going to be using this riser that I DIY a long time ago. I have a video for that, so you can check in the description box. I'm going to leave you that link. So I'm going to be adding these crates on top of this riser that I DIY, and then I'm going to be using some LED candles that you can get at Dollar Tree. I'm going to be using 3 of them. I'm going to be adding 1 candle on each of the crates, and then I'm going to be adding 1 on the top of the cube, and this is going to make that the candle that is in the middle is going to have some height, and it's going to make it look so much better. Now it's time to cover the crates a little bit and to make this look super pretty. It's time to add foliage, or maybe you can use flowers. It depends on the way you want to decor these that match with your Christmas decoration, or you actually can use these for any season. I'm going to be adding some like greenery, frosted peaks, and pine cones here and there, and you can also add them inside of the crates. And basically that's all you need to do for this project. It's extremely simple, easy to make, it's on a budget, and it's going to add a really nice touch to any space. I add these on my kitchen island, and I love the way it looks. It's beautiful, and at night I just turn the lights on and it's just magical. Today I received a happy mail from Rockable Rugs, and it makes me so happy. Rugs are one of the easiest ways to change and transform a room or a space. I had this Rockable rug in my living room for about 6 months now, and I love it so much that I decided to get a new one. This is a Prisma Monochrome rug in size 8 by 10 feet, and one of my favorite things about these Rockable rugs is that they are machine washable, which makes your life much easier, especially if you have kids or pets. I have both, so you know, you just have to remove your washable rug, place it in your washing machine, and it will be as good as new. Trust me, this rug is spill and stain resistant, so hey, kids, babies, and pets friendly. For these holidays, I want to change my living room, so I got a new Rockable Rug. This is the Kamran Hazel Rug style in the same size as the previous one, 8x10 fit, and I love it. It comes in 5 different colors. And at first I'm going to be placing the classic non-split rug pad, and then I will be placing my rug cover on top of the rug pad. And I recommend doing these in sections so that way it becomes easier for you and you can remove all of the wrinkles from your rug. Then you just have to enjoy your new Rockable Rug. And for me, mental health is extremely important, and this Rockable Rug makes me feel so happy and without worries about my kids or pet of any accident or stains. Because it's machine washable, it has interchangeable designs in all the styles and colors to make it match with any room. I love this rug so much, and of course I have a discount code for you guys. You can get a 10% discount in your Rockable Rug purchase, and you can check the link of Ruuggable in the description box of this video, and just make sure that you have your 10% discount code apply in your purchase, so you guys cannot miss this discount. Make sure that you go to the web page, select your rug, transform any space with your new Rockable Rug, and make your days have less worries. Thank you again, Ruuggable, for sending me this amazing rug to my home. Okay, let's continue with the next project. I'm going to be using this star metal plaque that I get from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to change the color. I'm going to spray paint these outside with this metallic gold color, and I'm going to be adding a small piece of twine to be able to attach my star to a wreath. I'm going to be using this huge bead that I have that I get from a thrift store, and I really love it. I love to change these every single season, so I'm going to be adding my gold star, and then I'm going to be adding 3 more stars in this green color. I just stick a small piece of twine on them to be able to attach them to my wreath. I don't want to add like any type of glue because I really like to reuse these wreath for every single season, so I'm not going to be adding glue on this wreath. Now I'm going to be adding these wire garland ties that I got from Dollar Tree. I use about 2 packages of these, and I'm just going to be adding them like on the bottom part of our wreath just to make it so much fuller and give it that Christmas touch. And just to make it look a little bit more fuller with different touches and textures, I'm going to be adding some frosted greenery that I get from Dollar Tree. It's going to add a really nice touch, and it has like these white small balls that looks like white berries, and I really like that. And I'm also going to be adding some gold accents with these that I get from a Dollar Tree. I'm just going to cut them in different parts so that way I can have more, and I'm just going to be adding them in my wreath. Once I have that part ready, I'm going to be working on the top of the wreath. I want to hang 3 bells, so I get these ones from Dollar Tree. They are white, super beautiful. I'm just going to remove like the small foliage or greenery that they have on the top, and then I'm going to be hanging them on a piece of rope. I cut 3 small pieces in 3 different sizes. I attach them together, and on the other side I just make a small knot to be able to stick them with the bells, and that way they're going to stick stronger. I'm just going to be using hot glue, but because this is going to be outside, you can add E6000 just to make it a little bit more stronger. Once you hang your 3 bells on these pieces of rope, this is how it's going to look, and then I'm just going to make a knot and attach them on the top of my wreath. Then I'm going to be adding a bow that I DIY. I'm not good at like explaining how to make bows, but I did this one. It's super simple. Or maybe you can get one that is already made at Dollar Tree and just add that on the top of your wreath, and it's going to add a really beautiful touch. And yeah, this is how mine turned out. I just add 2 different types of ribbons and some pine cones, and that's all. This is how it looks. This is how it turned out, and I really like it. This wreath is huge, and you can get these on any store, but it's going to cost you a lot, and I just did it like for less than $15, and I really love the result. I think it looks beautiful, high end, and I'm just happy how it turned out and it matched with the rest of my decor. For the next project, you're going to need some floral wire. I got this one from Dollar Tree. I wish I have these in another color, but this is the only color that I have at home. So it is the one that I'm going to be using, but that's okay. Next, you're going to need some beads, and you can get beads at Dollar Tree. You can get them from Amazon. I'm going to leave you a link of where I get mine. But basically, you need to cover your piece of wire with beads. I'm going to be creating a Christmas tree made out of beads, and it's going to look so beautiful. So once I add all of the beads into my wire, I'm going to make like a small loop on one side to make sure that the beads are not going anywhere, and I'm going to be doing the same thing on the other side. You can make these Christmas tree like super big, or you can make it small. It depends on how you like it and how many beads you have and how big you want your Christmas tree to be. Once I have that and I make the 2 loops on each side, I'm going to start like working with the wire and the beads, just trying to create like a spiral, something like that, to be able to make my Christmas tree. So you need to work and play a little bit with these until you have your perfect Christmas tree. Next, I'm going to be adding a super cute star sticker that you can get at Dollar Tree. I'm just going to add a little bit of hot glue to make sure that it stays there, and I'm going to stick that on the top of my Christmas tree, and basically that's all. Like I said, I wish I could have another wire color, but I didn't, and maybe you can spray paint these maybe in black color, so that way it's not going to look like purple. But anyways, I really love how it turned out, and I think it's beautiful. It's extremely easy to make, and it's on a budget. For the next project, and let me tell you, this is my favorite for sure, I'm going to be using some canvas. You can use the ones from Dollar Tree, or you can go to Five Below. They have different options over there too, and they are really on a budget. I'm going to be using this one that I have, and I'm going to remove the staples because I'm going to be working first with my wood frame. Once I have my wood frame, I'm going to start adding color. You can paint these any color you want. I really love the wood texture, so I'm going to be adding some wax in antique color. I'm going to add a little bit of water just to make the color look a little bit more lighter. Next, I'm going to be working with the canvas fabric, and I'm going to cut all of the folded edges, and then you can print something and stick it, or maybe you can paint something yourself, or you can use a stencil. You have so many options. I just use my Cricut and make a simple decal that says it's the most wonderful time of the year, and I add 4 Christmas trees, and then I'm going to be sticking these with staples on the back side of the wood frame to have my small sign. Now I want to make a bigger sign, and I'm going to be using just a bigger canvas, and I repeat the same steps. I just remove the canvas fabric, I paint the frame, and then instead of adding the canvas fabric, I'm just going to add a black board from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to cut it the size that I need to, and I'm going to stick that with staples. Now that I have this big frame, I'm going to be adding the sign that I DIY on top of this one. Hope that makes sense, so you can see what I'm doing. But basically, you just have to center your smaller sign inside of the bigger sign, and then just add some hot glue to make it stay in place. Once I was done, this is how this project turned out, and I just hope that you like it as much as I do. I think it looks so beautiful, amazing. It has these simple high-end look that I just love, and I'm so happy and proud about this project. This is a huge sign because I use canvases from Five Below, but you can DIY the same using canvas from Dollar Tree. So yeah, I really hope that you like, that you enjoy this idea, and that you like all of the DIYs that I made in today's video. And if you do, please give me that big thumbs up. It really helps to support this channel. Let me know in the comments which of these ideas is your favorite, and make sure that you are subscribed and that you hit the bell to get notified every single time that I'm going to be uploading a new video. Right guys, remember to check the new video that is up on my other channel, Jazomy Home. We decorate our Christmas trees, and we give you so many tips and hacks that you can use too. So make sure that you check that video. The link is going to be in the description box, and of course our webpage, jazomy.com. Thank you for your love and support, and see you on my next video. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.